here with Daniel Pope, one of the co-founders of Submer, immersed cooling technology. Daniel, can you explain something about what your company does?
Yes, of course, Cohen. So our company has developed a cooling solution for data centers based on immersion cooling. It saves 45% of the traditional electricity bill and 75% of the space because of its high efficiency. Our current unit, which we have back here and I will show you in a while, allows you to extract 50 kilowatts of heat capacity from it in a 22U format, and we also build the 45U format.
What differentiates your technology from other technologies out there in the market?
So, from the immersion cooling point of view, we have a product that is designed for the data center operator. So I personally owned and ran a data center for 10 years, so I'm very familiar with the pains and the process of having to operate hardware in a data center. We've designed what we think is a solution that fits very well in a data center. You can put it next to your racks and it won't be disruptive. Operation guys will see it and say, okay, it's strange, but it makes sense here, and we're seeing very good traction and adoption of immersion cooling. It's a word that's appearing more and more, and we're hoping to be one of the big players in the market.
What are the use cases for immersion cooling?
So, traditional data center hosting, obviously your traditional servers, so all the server manufacturers that we're all familiar with will provide you warranty in this hardware, in this technology, but also crypto, blockchain. We're seeing a lot of traction in this market, and we've actually built a specific product, the CryptoPod, which is designed to operate mining hardware in the solution.
How scalable is this product?
It scales by basically placing more units one by the other. So each device has a 50 kilowatt heat dissipation capacity, and it's about adding units. It's about adding units next to it, and you can go to any volume in a very small space, of course, because the footprint of this device is 1 meter by 120. It can be transported by traditional pallet systems. It's a Euro pallet 2 size actually, so for shipping and logistics it's optimized in that sense. So that's how you would scale it.
You started the company back in 2015,
yes.
Quite a young company.
Yes.
How did the development process go of the product?
So the last 2 years we've been developing the fluid, certifying the fluid, developing R&D around the actual machine itself and the technology, contacting prospects, gathering feedback, launching the first POC. So we've recently initiated a proof of concept with the CERN, the Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland, who will be running very large workloads in production down by the collider itself. So that's what we've been doing these last 2 years, I would say. We now feel comfortable enough that we have a product that can be taken to the market, that the data center owner and operator will feel comfortable with, and the return on investment on this solution is astonishing, with less than 12 months in comparison to traditional based data center cooling systems.
Your offices are located in Barcelona, Spain?
Yes, correct.
But you deliver worldwide, Europe?
Absolutely, yes. We're based in Barcelona. We have our offices, assembly, design, engineers, everything in Barcelona. It's also a very strategic shipping port in the Mediterranean, which allows us to quickly ship worldwide. So obviously this is a technology it's not local. We want it to be global. We want as many people as possible to use it, and global logistics is part of the plan, of course, yes.
About using it, how easy to use it?
So it's mainly the mindset that needs to be switched, I would say. Everybody's very used to operating air-based systems, and it's kind of from the 60s we've been working in the same way. But working with a fluid is just as comfortable. We've designed it in a way that extracting a server, placing it on maintenance rails, being able to switch some hardware and dipping it back in takes you exactly the same time that it would in an air-based system. So kind of from the operator perspective, the only difference is that they'll wear gloves, they'll be working horizontally, but it's easy to use. To integrate in the data center, it's also easy. So we can retrofit existing hardware that's running in air-based racks very easily into the SmartPod, the Submer SmartPod, and also installing what would be the closed water loop that's required to take away the heat. We can use existing cooling towers in the data center or provide adiabatic cooling towers, which for us are kind of the ideal solution and the most efficient. And they're also very cheap, they're very simple to maintain, so it's kind of our recommendation in that sense. But it can be absolutely retrofitted in